Howdy, and welcome back to the Road to the Great Canadian Open Winter 2026. My name is Clarence, and this is my video series as you follow me as I paint up my Brotherhood Without Banners army, 1 hour a day, one day at a time. The point of this video series is for me to help you, is to show you if you are an aspiring painter, if you're having trouble, if you're deadlocked, if you're uninspired to paint an army, to show you that all it really takes is just trying to find the time and trying to be regular to get your army done. I encourage you to try a simple technique like Slapchop. I think people kind of look down on it sometimes because it's like so not very skill intensive, but honestly the results are good, and that's what matters. Does your army look good? And sure, it's not as good as maybe airbrushing and highlighting and washing and all that kind of stuff, but it's also better than colored plastic. It's better than prime black. So I'll take Slapchop any day of the week over the alternatives. So yeah, use a simple technique and just try to find the time on a regular basis. Ask yourself, can you watch TV less, play video games less, be on your phone less? Can you find 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes? And count down, right? Put on a timer and say, I'm just going to paint for half an hour today, and then I'm going to reward myself by playing some games. That's totally cool, but try to find some time on a regular basis. And yeah, so that's my preachy rant. Also, my tournament is coming up in January 10th and 11th, 2026. It's the Great Canadian Open. I've run it for several years now, and it was a great event the last time we did it, and we're hoping to run a great one this time around too. We have 32 players as a capacity. We're looking for players from all over the Greater Toronto area, Mississauga, Etobicoke, up north. If you're from more outside, so out of town, I should say, if you're from Kitchener-Waterloo, London, Windsor, if you're from North Bay, Sudbury, if you're from Kingston, Gatineau, Ottawa, if you're from Montreal, Quebec City, we invite you to come down and participate and have a great time. It's always been a great time. We'll have lots of prizes. There'll be lots of great players there who've big members of our community. Tickets have already started to sell, by the way, so there is limited spacing, so do get your ticket as early as possible. And that's that. So enough self-promotion out of the way. Let's take a look at our where we are today and where we're going. So we are just finished base coating and putting on the metallics on our High Garn Pikeman. So we are going to be working on our palette cleanser, meaning our little reward, which is going to be both versions of Thoros of Myr. So the right-hand version is the commander, left-hand version is the NCU version, and I've got one of each in both lists. And since it's the same guy, we're going to paint him the exact same way. I thought maybe it would be kind of cool to have a before and after, like maybe with Barrick and then after Barrick's death, but you know what, I'd rather just get it done. Now, in terms of color scheme, I have to look up if he has any specific colors that he's associated with. Like, I feel like he should have some red, because I feel like he's a priest of the red gods. Maybe his cloak will be red. Otherwise, of course, I'm just going to try and use the usual color scheme of green and yellow with the warp block green and then Aztec yellow. But I'm going to look up the Wikipedia and just see if there's any specific colors he's associated with. So I'm not going to show it piece by piece. I'll just do the whole thing and come back when it's done. So we'll see you soon when our work starts now. It does take about 30 to 45 minutes for me to paint a single model. We'll see if it'll take roughly an hour because it is the same color, just going on two models of the same type. Anyway, we'll see you soon. 1 hour and 10 minutes later, we are done Thoros of Myr ×2. So he was a fairly simple model to paint. I looked up the Wikipedia and he does wear a big red cloak. So I actually went out and got the contrast paint Blood Angel Red because it was a large surface and I wanted to take advantage of the Slapchop method, and it came out pretty good, I gotta say. I was going to originally do it with my Mephiston Red brown wash mix, but I do like how this came out. So he's painted pretty much just like all the other Brotherhood guys. Warp Block green for the greens, Nazdrag yellow for the yellows. The quilted part on his biceps I did with the Skeleton Horde. Metal parts are with the natural steel from AK, and then the gold bits on the sword and the scabbard done with, I think it's just called gold from, what range is it? Might be from AK as well. And then that's got a brown wash. Metal bits have a black wash. Skin tone is just the Crusader flesh, aka Gilman flesh. He's got graying hair apparently, so I used Dawnstone with the black wash for the gray hair. His boots are done with wildwood along with the scabbard. leather bits done with snakebite leather. That's the gloves, his belts, etc. And then for the flames, after everything was dry, I went over the flames with pure white, and then I did kind of just progressive layers of yellows, oranges, and reds. So I started with Imperial Fist Yellow over like 85% of the white. Then I went with a mix of Imperial Fist Yellow with a touch of the Magma Droth Orange contrast paint, and I did that maybe with 70%, leaving the bottom part bright. And then I went with pure Magma Droth Orange for maybe 50-40% for the top, and then I used again the Blood Angel Red on the tip to get the darkest bits on the top and the lightest bits on the bottom. And that's pretty much it. So we are done our palette cleanser. We are now ready to go back and do an oil wash over the pikemen and these two guys as well. So thanks for watching, folks. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Hopefully you're painting as well. Let me know what you're working on. Please share the series with anybody who think might benefit from some inspiration on how to paint an army. And keep the faith. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.